No, 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 no. I hope this is not what I think it is. Kirby, listen, you can never have too many options, I guess, when it comes to trying to figure out the best player for certain positions, right? In general, I mean, in theory, anyway, I mean, the more you have to choose from at a certain position, the more highly ranked guys, the more quality players you have at any one position, generally speaking, in theory, the better off you are. Unfortunately, you don't have that good of a track record, sir, when it comes to actually picking the best player at that position, at least not in terms of quarterback. So don't think for 1 second that Uncle Lou doesn't see what's going on here. When you go out and sign transfer QB Jack Fromm Jr. Yeah, good morning, and it's Uncle Lou here. That's right, it's me, Uncle Lou, live for you on LouTube today, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Also, in addition to that as well, hey, subscribe to this channel if you're not already. I post college football videos almost every single day of the year. Some of them are even watchable, and yes, tomorrow I'm starting the official Uncle Lou 2020 team-by-team preview and prediction videos. I'm going to try to do about 60 teams this year. Give you a brief preview of the team, and then I'm going to predict their regular season, game by game, give you a win total, tell you which teams they're going to win and lose to. You guys know the routine. If you've been here the last few off seasons, I've done this several years in a row. They're popular videos. Those are starting tomorrow, June 1st, I guess it is. Anyway, starting tomorrow. Monday. Don't forget, all the live shows are on the second channel. There'll be a link in the description of this video to take you to the second channel, Uncle Lou on LouTube. That's where the morning show and the college football call-in show that we do at nights, that's where all the live shows are. Make sure you subscribe to that second channel if you have not already. All right, JT Daniels. Now, I have gotten I can't even tell you how many messages I have gotten or whatever. What do you think about JT Daniels? Now, I did have a live show, I guess, the day this news was announced or became official or whatever, so I talked a little bit about it on there, but basically I was like, listen, I don't know that much about JT Daniels, you know? I know he was a 5-star out of high school, and a lot of people wanted him. I know he graduated a year early from high school and was like the first or maybe only the second true freshman to ever start as quarterback at Southern Cal in a season opener, blah, blah, blah. I get all that. It's sort of a Jake Bentley situation, if you guys remember that. Jamoke from South Carolina, same type of thing. Doogie Howser situation, graduates a year early, starting in the SEC at the age of 17 or whatever he was. JT Daniels, similar kind of thing. He went to that modern day, it's a football factory, basically. I think that's the one in Las Vegas. Anyway, goes to Southern Cal, starts out as a true freshman, didn't have a great season. I mean, listen, Jack Fromm Jr., here we go. And this is what's got me worried. But you look at his stats from his first year, eerily similar to Jack Fromm. I think he had 2,700 yards or something. That sounds pretty familiar. He had like negative 150 yards rushing. That sounds pretty familiar too. So I don't know. I'm not writing JT Daniels off, okay? You know, I get it. He had a pretty bad offensive line when he was there. Blah, blah, yada, 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 this, that, and the other. I want Jamie Newman to play. I want Jamie Newman. When we first got Newman, I said, I'm gonna hold off here. See how he does. Forget all that. Last couple of months or so here, so I'm full steam ahead. Jamie Newman. I'm a DeJuan Mathis fan too. Both of these guys can run around. Now, listen, stop. I do not want a quarterback who can run around and can't throw the ball. I'm not interested in that. So stop. I'm not looking for whoever you want to say that can run around but can't throw the ball. Yes, I want somebody that can throw the ball. But would it kill the University of Georgia to have a QB that can actually move around in the pocket? Jake Fromm started for 3 years. Dude had negative yards rushing over the course of his career. He couldn't forget the fact that he's not a dual threat quarterback. It doesn't even matter. Can we get a quarterback that can escape some pressure? Doesn't appear that JT Daniels is that guy. Again, I'm not throwing him out or giving up on him or anything like that. But I've been gung-ho on this Jamie Newman thing for the last couple of months. I'm not changing my mind after anything I've read about JT Daniels over the last couple of weeks. And besides that, he might not even be eligible to play this season. He's got to get a waiver. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle his waiver situation for a variety of reasons, not the least of which being that they are currently considering a proposal in the NCAA that's going to allow kids to transfer for any reason or no reason one time without having to sit out at all. They're debating that proposal now. But anyway, so I hope he gets, I hope he gets cleared to play just because I think that's what should happen to players when they transfer. I think they should be able to transfer once in place. So I hope he gets ruled eligible, but part of me hopes he doesn't. And I know that's terrible because in best case scenario, you want as many QBs as you can or players at any position, really, competing for that position in the offseason and the whole may the best man win the job thing. Again, getting back to what I said at the beginning, though, unfortunately for me and every Georgia Bulldogs football fan on the face of planet Earth, Kirby doesn't have a very good track record when it comes to being handed several or more than one at least talented QBs and being asked to determine which one is best. I thought with Fromm gone, we could move on from this and I wouldn't even have to talk about this anymore, at least for a season or two. This has me worried with him bringing in JT Daniels. On the surface, which is all anyone really knows about JT Daniels, he played that 1 year at Southern Cal, and then he got injured. That was in 2018. And then he got injured the first game of the season in 2019 and didn't play the rest of the year. So he hasn't even played since 2018. But all indications are that this is a Jack Fromm Jr. type of guy. And I'm really hoping that Kirby Smart didn't bring him in for the sole reason that we don't currently have one of those on the roster, because I'm of the opinion we don't particularly need one. I want a playmaking QB. I know that the odds are pretty high that Jamie Newman is going to throw more interceptions this year than Fromm ever threw in a year. I get that. Fromm was throwing 6, 7, 8 interceptions a year. No one ever faulted Fromm for the number of interceptions he threw. But come on, 27, 28 total touchdowns a year. I would rather have 38 total touchdowns a year and 10 interceptions than I would 28 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Maybe that's just me. And again, the running thing, I can't emphasize enough, in my opinion, how important that is in today's college football. And people have been pointing at Jamie Newman and going, well, it's not like he's Lamar Jackson. He only had like 400 yards rushing last year. Do you know how many first downs it is if a quarterback has 400 yards rushing? A lot. And how many of those do you think came on third down? Time to use your noggin, people. How many times last year would it have been nice if we would have had a QB, or the year before that could take off on third down and pick up 6 yards? I know y'all got tired of seeing 4-yard out routes on 3rd and 6. You're lying to yourself if you're saying you didn't. You are lying to yourself if you watch Georgia football the last 3 years and you're not tired of seeing a 4-yard curl on 3rd and 6. You're just absolutely lying to yourself. Jake Fromm is not going to date you. It's time to admit his weaknesses. Was he a terrible QB? No, but he had some glaring weaknesses. One of them was his inability to have legs that work. He didn't have any. Jamie Newman does. Say whatever you want. ACC. He's going to throw interceptions. Great. Instead of 2,800 total yards, 28 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Give me 3,500 total yards, 38 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. I don't think we're going to be getting that from Jack Fromm Jr., this JT Daniels. Did he play? Please tell me that JT Daniels does not fish and did not hit a home run in the Little League World Series 12 years ago. Please tell me that. That is going to break my heart if that's true. Yeah, I love Kirby Smart, and I spend a lot of time on his channel defending Kirby Smart against some unfair criticisms. All the criticisms levied against Kirby Smart in terms of the offense and the quarterback situation the last few years is 100% warranted. You won't find me defending that. Kirby, 2 things. Please, don't make the same mistakes again, okay? Learn from you. It's okay to make mistakes as a young coach. It's not okay to make the same mistakes over and over and over again now going into your 5th year. Do not make those same offensive QB mistakes this year or next year or going forward that you made the last couple of seasons with your boy, Jack Fromm. That's number 1. Number 2, And this is even more important. And listen closely, sir. Number 2, do not, under any circumstances, test me.